sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it. He'll bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Bond. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The offense lining up for a first down play. DBs will try to keep everything in front. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He hurls one deep down the left side. And makes the catch inside the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, more points. You keep putting drives together like that. That quickly chew up that much yardage. The defense is going to get something figured out.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable on that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
receiver shows motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, looking to pass. Pulls it in. It's Ibuka. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like you live in the analytics world, and I know people will say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
These touch passes is so hard because there's always action on it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, you can tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Nice punt return. Punt return a lot of times is about angles, and you can tell the defender takes a good angle. Did they give up a bunch of yards? Yes, but they still got an opportunity now to bring on the defense and try to get a goal line stand.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This offense has come apart at the seams on the last couple of red zone plays. They'll try to salvage it here on 3rd and goal. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. These last 2 red zone plays have been an abject disaster. Let's see if they can salvage it on 3rd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense drags him down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
How about that? You don't see those touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion. It goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So the ultimate in starting field position leads to a 1-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. State offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Trying to find his man on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw it again. Finds his tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Tempo in overdrive. To throw, it's Howard. They get to him as he throws. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Henderson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using the quick game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That is It's what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's a return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These corners going to give them some space. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Touch pass on the run. Hard running there. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get there.
Man, I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing ball, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz.
your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass, it's Howard. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He wants to throw here on second down. Coming after it. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver.